Well, we're getting near Halloween. It's time to have a Halloween treat and tell a Halloween story. These are blueberry uh, flavor. I don't know what they're gonna taste like. I forget what blueberry tastes like. I haven't had that since I was 2 or something. I was much older when it came out, but not much. 7. um, Blueberry fruit roll-ups. Get a little box of 8 to 12 rolls. And here's your little roll in there. There it is. Better view. You get that little stony look of blueberry. And here's my little roll of it. It's basic fruit roll-up. Paper. And you got, it smells like blueberry. And you got little pictures on it. Some blueberry pictures or something. I don't know what they are. Scary berry. Ooh, boo, boo, boo. Grab off her piece here. Frankenberry's been pretty good. I threw it in my bag, and I was not able to leave my booth during that pumpkin palooza, so I ate 3 or 4 of the little Frankenberries all day, and that did me enough until I got home. Wow. No for me. Oh, it's tart as hell. It is the flavor of all those blue raspberry snacks now, treats and candies, and they're horrible. I don't know what that blue raspberry flavor is that everyone loves. I hate it. It's a no for me. It's just tart, punching your nuts. Oh, I hate that thing. This is going to be a popular one because people love that flavor. Sour Patch Kid blue, crappy, ugh, nasty stuff. Anyways, so after the first year of that Screamworks, it was a big success. It's called the Conover Mystery Ranch, presented by Screamworks. Screamworks, my friends' companies. Conover Mystery Ranch was the name of the haunt, and Swank Farms was the farms that put on the maze. And this was maybe their 3rd or 4th maze. And if you don't know how a corn maze is created, I might as well tell you that while we get towards the end of this short little story. It's not much of a story, it's just more of me being happy about some stuff. The corn maze, the way they do it is designed on graph paper and all that, and all laid out, and you can see, you'll see, just Google corn maze or look at any corn or whatever. You can see from the sky above, they put pictures of their farm name and the Three Stooges, whatever in there, the Three Stooges dancing, whatever they think will be fun. But the way it's done is you lay out your farm on graph paper. Let's say it's a teeny one. Now, I'm not even going to fit a walkway in there, but let's say you want to make a little corn maze for ants. So we get a little graph paper that's 10 by 10 grids. And then we plant our corn grass 10 by 10 grids. Then you draw your map grid by grid on the map. But of course, 10 by 10, you're going to go up, over, down, back, up, down, and out, or something like that. Nothing fancy. But once your grass is grown about an inch, well, the corn grows about a couple inches, 6, 7 inches. Once the grass has grown a little bit, you go in with the grids that have measured it out, so you go over, each grid is a foot. You're going to go over 1 foot, stop, go up 3 feet, and mow out all that corn. Then you're going to go over 2 feet to your right. You can just follow it like that. And so you basically plant a whole field, and then once it's just started to grow and become viable, you tear out the maze. go through and just, here's your path. It's pretty cool. I mean, you think, you got to planning so hard, how hard could a corn maze is pretty damn easy. That's why they're so common. And you grow a special corn that is not, it's like feeder corn that you would feed to cows and horses and stuff. It's a cheap corn that really doesn't produce ears. It's not supposed to produce ears. It does produce ears of corn, but not big, juicy ears of corn. It produces stalks of corn with little pibbly ears on it. The reason is, if you grew big, luscious ears of corn, as it is, people take those little pibbly ears off, rip them off the stalks, and fire them at each other and the actors. It sucks. And then we also did a thing, which always blew me away. Tell people that you can't go in the corn. Stay to the maze. And I've seen mazes where they actually put up ropes and stuff like that say, stay to the damn maze. Don't go in the corn. Well, what they did, they said there's axle grease in the corn. Don't go in the corn. Stay to the path. We have covered inside the corn with axle grease. And you'd have so many kids come running up and going, is there really axle grease out there? Well, you're not supposed to go out there, so you'll never find out, right? And every once in a while, you'd have a kid come back covered in axle grease. Yes, there was axle grease in the corn, but always the answer was, you're not supposed to go out there, so what's it matter if it's there or not? And it was there. And yeah, if you went out, it was your fault. You're not supposed to go there. The other thing we used to do in the haunt was a lot of props that could be in hand's reach, like a skull or something. You'd mount a skull on a wall that someone could reach up and grab and try and take. Those got covered in Vaseline. And you'd get people every once in a while to come back and go, ew, I got Vaseline on my hand. And, how'd that happen? You go, well, it was just there. Just where? Well, on this skull. Weren't you told not to grab the skull? Well, yeah, but but what? You were told don't grab the skull. Your fault, idiot. That was, you can get away with a little more, but even only if I don't know if you can get away with it still, but yeah, things were just if it was within reach, you'd cover it in Vaseline. People would just, because you weren't supposed to grab it. So what the hell is your? Anyways, after this first year, we had a party at the home of the people who owned the farm. It was really nice. And usually this is a common practice after the haunts. I mentioned the limo party the other day. This was just a house party. They had a slideshow of what happened at the haunt and the scenes from the haunt and whatnot. And certain people, like they used to do, if you worked so many hours, you might get a jacket or something from some of the bigger haunts, and you'd get rewarded prizes for, being the best actor of the year and stuff. And they picked out a few actors. And again, there was no money. I mean, the corn people were just starting to get their maze going, and the haunt was just starting to get going. It was working together, and there really wasn't a lot of money. And a lot of this had to go to charity, because to get people to act for free, well, no one's going to act for free for a for-profit. As long as I knew money was going towards something good, I was happy to do it. So people would be given maybe like a gift card to Chili's or something nice, little gifts. I think I got one of the best gifts because very personalized, very, very nice. At the end of the night, they called me up and said, we want to thank Daddy for all his tiresome work. We want him with us forever. And they had gone to a little, in the area of San Jose, to a pretty well-known, it was gay, a gay leather shop. didn't matter. That does matter, but it was a very, it was an adult gay leather store. And they bought me a name tag like you would see on a uniform at a very classy name tag, like you might see at a theater, that said Daddy. And they wanted me to pin it on my vest, which I did proudly. Always had, I still have the Daddy pin on my vest. I had accepted the name. That's the character's name now. And I was given, made by the man who made the barns and stuff, the artiste Mike. He built me a paddle. And I'm going to say it was an old school paddle. Now, old school in both terms of the word. Old school as in old, and old school as in it was an old school paddle. Those ones you might see on the Little Rascals with all the holes drilled in it. He carved, he didn't carve, he cut it out of wood, shaped it, smoothed it, drilled holes in it so it looked like a real paddle. Smoothed it down, varnished it, stained it, did everything to, and then wrapped the handle in leather. It's a beautiful. I still have it. That thing's now what? Almost 20 years old, and I've used it. Well, I used to use it on people in the haunt because that was the game. Not hard, but you'd have people who say, "Hey, spank me, spank me." But I've carried that as a prop for Daddy for. I have a little bad cat over here. Archie! No. He was trying to get something. I don't know what he's going after, but I have to check on him. He's still doing it. Anyways, that old cat is stubborn as a little butt. Archie. Well, anyways, I got the paddle. I love it. It's a very. I've used it the whole time as Daddy. Every time I played Daddy, I used it. It's actually in my car with the mask and the vest, and it's still there. It just sits in my little bag in the trunk. That's my Daddy gear, just in case. It was special. It was nice to get something that was mine. It wasn't just a gift certificate from a place I like. It was made for me by hand. I love it. Grab it out of the trunk someday. I'll show it to you when I show a picture of Daddy or something. I don't know. All right. Thanks, folks. That's one more story down.